I'm trying to remember if 2007 was before or after the housing crisis, recession, etc.
I believe 2007 was the recession.
Yeah, because it was like right before the 2008 election.
And I know this because my boss keeps telling me he started up his business in 2007 during the recession. He likes to bring that up for some reason.
But he's early by like 6 to 8 months, depending.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Number 69 is there, and they breeze through this half.
I hit the jump button, but apparently he didn't need to jump.
Nothing better for a pitcher than to get a 1-2-3 inning to begin a ball game.
If he did jump, he probably would have gotten that right in the stomach.
So not much happening here in the top half.
I thought that was a jump.
So it's the bottom of inning number 1, no score.
Hey, Menderfrost, thank you.
Let's get a look at our starting lineup.
You missed our discussion about Victory. It was earlier in the video. Stream, whatever. Whatever this is that we're doing.
Number 69 will step in now.
It's a let's stream.
Yeah.
Or a stream play. That doesn't sound right.
It's an interactive multimedia event.
He'd love to get a double play ball if he can.
It certainly is an event. An experience, if you will.
Pnurtis standing under his own power is certainly an event.
And clearly trying to keep the ball low here.
To be fair, he probably has very strong legs.
That he can do something with.
His thighs are about twice the diameter of his arms.
I bet his knees are shot.
That's true. That's why the jumping's so rough.
Luis Figueroa is on.
Reminder, he's 18 years old.
I didn't realize that.
I forgot about that.
Gone.
I'm not gonna lie, I did skip the create a character playing just so I could get right to the result, and that was funnier to me.
As they move on top 4-0.
No, the create a character was something you should have watched.
He'll show you bad knees.
I'll go back for that then.
No, this is the best result though. He doesn't have to run.
I did know, I knew the character was going to be something, so I'm like, nah, I don't want to see it get built. I just want to see how we got, just want to see it.
Well, Denaru was certainly a creative force when it came to Flaccid Pnurtis, as you might have guessed from the name.
Describe him. It's okay, Dan won't watch this anyway.
That's true.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, good late movement.
Look, I've got 3 RBIs. Do I really need to participate in the rest of this game? Haven't I done enough?
1-1 on the way.
Can't you just take the rest of the game?
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
I mean, technically, you could just stand there and not do anything for the rest of the game.
I mean, the coach would probably notice, though.
And he misses badly.
Would he? Is there much difference?
Well, if I just stood there, I wouldn't be wildly pronating my wrists like this.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
I don't know if he's just nibbling here or he can't find the range, but the leadoff walk.
You succeeded by doing nothing.
Exactly. That's my Super League strategy.
Figueroa will dig in here.
Everyone's Super League strategy.
No, lots of people in the Super League try to do silly things like make lineup changes.
It's the only winning strategy. It's not the play. I don't think even Smasher could disagree with that.
Almost caught him leaning that time.
I know my team's got worse the more I contributed.
And again, a throw.
I feel like the more I try and save stick, the worse it makes things. Oh,
he's
not
he
again.
can't get back in time.
Very deceptive move that time. He got him leaning the other way, and by the time he recovered, he was a dead duck.
I felt like I got there the exact same speed as I did the first time.
We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
beat
know.
that tag.
The important part was he got to go sit down. Right now, I was thinking, man, I love right field. I get to stand in the shade.
High in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner.
So when you were first bringing up this game, I was trying to figure out how it worked, and I'm like, why wouldn't you just play pitcher so you could play more game? And now I kind of see why.
That each of these games would be twice as long.
Probably more. Well, unless you're like super good at getting batters striked out.
Well, there would be fewer loading screens because it would just roll right from one batter to the next.
Can you play catcher?
You can.
That's intriguing.
Yeah, maybe later on, Flaccid should request a position change.
I mean, we could do that at the end of this game if we want.
And they're still without their first hit.
I'm definitely curious on how catcher plays.
You are only called in for pop-ups behind the plate and bunt attempts. And everything else is simulated.
Number 11 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
That's not as interesting as I thought it would be. I thought you'd have to actually do something.
Not really. Well, you have to field bunts.
It's not like the old days. Do current baseball games still do that thing? We have to like pull back on the stick and then push forward to swing.
This game doesn't. That sounds like a Wiimote type of game.
No, it was the last baseball game I think I played was on like the Xbox 360 or PS3, and they started doing that. I'm like, no, I don't like this, and then never played a baseball game again.
Number 69.
I'm pretty sure it's a control option that you can select if you, for whatever reason, want to, but it's not default anymore.
I should try getting into a sport game again.
And he might have another one as this is hit high.
The challenger appears.
To left. And gone! A home run!
Whoa.
You homer game.
A solo shot here.
This is uncanny.
Pnurtis vanished.
He just bumped the guy, and the guy immediately tripled over. Oh my god, I took a Pnurtis to the chest.
Gives it a run, but he just can't pull it back. It was a good effort, though.
That's the
I don't
new
think
medical
anybody
term
should be
that came
taking
up.
Pnurtis anywhere.
0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Under no circumstances should you take a Pnurtis.
The pitch.
That guy's hurting from a Pnurtin.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that's in there.
Yeah, he's got it.
There goes the no-hitter.
In 2008, new insurance came out for the major league players.
So they were pretty well shut down through the
Did you hear that? That was a no-hitter.
They finally break through with their first hit of the game here in the 6th.
Nice job, Flaccid.
Look, it was... he tried. It's hard to hit home runs.
Number 7 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far.
I don't know. In that first game you played, I'm pretty sure that the same batter got a home run on you every time.
Yeah, Kevin Youkilis. Pnurtis' arch enemy.
Swing and a liner. But foul. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7.
Stop making me play defense.
You need a better pitcher.
I mean, he was on a no-hitter.
Keyword was.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first.
I mean, really, you're not playing that much defense because
7 shutout innings for him thus far.
that one didn't get to you. The one before that was foul. The one before that, the center fielder picked up for you.
The Chiefs lead it.
Well, yeah, but he was supposed to get it. And he just failed.
His legs are too short, and so are his arms.
And the rest of him. Look, just walk me. Just do an intentional walk.
3 home runs.
Take the force at any base.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
And that's a good location coming back at his body.
I don't want to ruin my perfect batting average right now.
And this will be chopped foul back to the screen.
Does the game input a chance of a pigeon getting in the way of the ball?
Unfortunately, no.
We don't think.
Well, I know I don't.
I mean, it's only happened like once or twice in 100 years of baseball, so it could be a chance that's just so small no one has ever seen it.
From the stretch. Misses. Ball 2.
Like, just hit him with the ball or something. Just don't make me hit it.
You see what happens when I hit it. Don't make me do it.
That was a ball.
I know.
Why'd you swing at it?
Because he's not good at baseball.
Also one error in the inning, but 2 men left.
That's fair.
He's got 2 home runs. He's hitting like 400.
I have no idea how those work.
Number 11 will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far.
Majestic, never lose sight.
The first pitch to him. Now a ball hit
What an
high
ad.
and deep, carrying towards the corner.
Yeah, it's a nice mix of actual companies that would never advertise in a minor league ballpark and random words.
Nice play.
That's a great catch.
He'll get an RBI in this ball, but
Can
this
you
almost was much more than that.
How do you get an RBI when the ball's foul?
If
You caught it.
Oh, I should have just let it drop then, I guess. Pnurtis, even when you do something right, you do something wrong.
I think we can agree on naming this fella right
Player
here
of the
as our
game.
upper deck player of the game.
Yeah, a couple of home runs in a ball.
I mean, he was responsible for 4 out of the 5 runs, I think.
Up there, and he had a whale of a game.
So that'll just
I guess now next time you know to let the foul fall if there's others on base.
You expect me to remember that? I had a memory assessment done that shows that no, I cannot remember that.
I mean, fair.
He's got a doctor's note and anything to just forget anything that's mildly unimportant.
God, I need that so bad. I'm so forgetful. These are some good names.
We're tied for second on this list.
There's a lot for second.
Still, it's Pnurtis. How is this possible?
I mean, that just means everyone else is that much worse. Especially C. Aguila.
And a good look there at one of the best settings in the country for the game. We're under clear skies this afternoon at Red Rock Canyon Stadium.
Is that Ottawa that we're in?
We're in Syracuse, in the famed Red Rock Canyon of Syracuse, New York.
Watch out for the Cazadores.
Step in now, hoping to extend his hitting streak to 8 games here.
Yeah, maybe this is backwards and we're not actually playing in the past. We're playing in the dystopian future.
Where mountains have risen.
In the year 3007, mankind has only one thing left. Baseball.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time. High in the air.
And after 1,000 years, all the names have just come full circle.
Nice play as he reaches up to grab it on the run for the second out.
Well, Matty, 2 up, 2 down. He's looking for a 1-2-3 first inning.
But you don't see us outside the stadium. It's just Mad Max gangs and looting and
Josh Worth will
post-apocalypse. But thanks to the Verizon 5G that was installed in select stadiums, they somehow survived. I don't know.
If it was Mad Max out there, they probably have baseball much similar to the BNA anime where you just kill the opponents.
To his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. The relay throw, but it's way late and he's in there.
Heads up base running that time as he sees it's going to.
I kind of forgot that there was somebody on base.
So he moves up the 90 feet.
Fine.
We'll move forward now to the
That could have
bottom
gone
of
better.
inning number 2.
Could have been worse.
At least he
dropped
caught
it.
it.
Number 69 will start things off in the bottom of the second.
I forgot to do. No, we decided that going for catcher would be boring.
Yeah.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Matt trying to work the fastball.
Speaking of
into
things
the
I can't
lead. That was a
remember.
good pitch.
I mean, you remembered not to do it.
Yeah, catching would be less work, but it involves doing something, so Pnurtis is against it.
It also wouldn't make for a good video.
I mean, I'm kind of amazed that people are enjoying these videos.
And past the diving infielder, that's a base.
I'm equally amazed that he actually got a single on that.
Boy, I don't know what that was supposed to be. He got him down 0-2. But this
As
pitch
someone
is
who just
dead center.
genuinely
That is
can't
inexcusable.
watch sports because I find it boring, this kind of cuts into just short aspects of sports that are enjoyable.
So do you have a bunch of like training points now for succeeding on goals?
Luis Figueroa.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Do you have a bunch of training points now since you've succeeded on all these various goals? Could you like level him up or whatever?
Now a throw over to first.
I generally wait until the end of a month to spend training points, just because the month cutoffs are when things start to degrade from lack of training.
Yeah.
So basically, I wait until then. I train all the things that I want, so that they don't degrade, and then I just accumulate points again.
That makes sense.
1-1 pitch on the way. Runners on the move for second.
Have you put much points into your batting to hit all these home runs?
At the start, like in the character creation that you skipped, yes, we put points into hitting contact and hitting power.
Okay, I feel called out.
Called out.
Good job of getting one, but that was all they were going to get there.
I will say I also watched it at like midnight, so you know.
Number 4.
You have complete control over when you watch videos.
Not entirely. I can't watch them while I work.
Not with that attitude.
You can use these stadium ads for inspiration for your graphic design work.
Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And he'll step on first.
My boss is gone next week, so I guess I could do that.
Chase the fastball up and out of the zone that time.
Your boss comes in next week. Why are we advertising from Majestic? Louisville Slugger?
Horny rat?
MLB 07 the show.
Wait, why did half of these say MLB 07 the show and the other half say MLB the show 07? Which is it?
Yes.
I do think my boss is a fan of the Blue Jays, so...
Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes strike 2.
Now he's going to have to make an adjustment at the plate, maybe take a little length out of his swing.
Pnurtis doesn't have much length to take out, you guys. These announcers, man.
And he tries to bunt here, but this
I'm sure that's what he tells everybody.
He does look like he's pretty far to the left of the box.
Sure, you can get it down if you offer with 2 strikes. You said it. That is costly.
Why is that a rule? Fair game.
Because there were players that could just bunt foul endlessly and tire out. I want to say it's a Rod Carew-based rule, but let me check.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Now a fastball driven the other way out to deep left field. And that ball is out of here.
Wow.
So
amazing.
3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
He bunts on 2 strikes, and the next time just crushes a 3-run home run.
Well, if he didn't get out on that bunt, then he wouldn't have been here for this. Maybe.
Dystopian baseball future outcomes are really weird.
Well, it's the radioactive powers give some people psychic abilities or something.
That's how he always knows when it's his turn to catch the ball in the outfield.
It's also why he's such a short blob of a person. All the nuclear waste.
I didn't realize this was tying into the Fallout 4 videos.
Good pitch to get the first out in the 6th.
It's kind of amazing how I finally got to a good Witcher game and I have no more motivation to play Fallout 4.
I mean, you did what you wanted to. I'm not going to blame you to want to stop playing Fallout 4 when I was playing it normally and didn't get past the intro.
I am totally wrong by like 100 years on the bunt strikeout rule. The reasoning was right, just the player was way off.
Can you imagine, like, gaming the system so much they make a rule against you?
Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7.
Most baseball rules.
There was that ambidextrous pitcher, Pat Bendice, that, like, because he would always get platoon advantage, and people just, like, he would go up against the switch hitter, and they were, like, switching back and forth, and they had to make up a rule for that. That was decent.
Yeah, most baseball rules are because one person pissed off one other person, and then eventually it's a rule everyone has to deal with.
Number 69 is
Sounds like life in general.
Takes it for the second out.
That
Look
did
how the
not look
Yankees
like
and
he
Red
caught
Sox.
it.
Yeah, that went way over his head. Yeah, like the Yankees and Red Sox make games take 4 hours long, so now everyone has to deal with a guy on second in extra innings.
Number 69.
I think that's just a token.
2 for 3 with a home run thus far.
It's 4 hours a long time.
Yes.
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 From the stretch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straight.
Aren't you glad you have someone here that doesn't know anything about baseball?
Not missing much.
And a relay home. And not nearly in time as the run scores easily.
Probably could have got to third.
Pnurtis just needs the triple for the cycle, I think.
Yeah, he got tired.
That's fair.
Give him 4 RBIs as well, as he's really seen the ball well.
Back on the topic of the strike bunt, 1-2 strikes. Apparently in 1900, Roy Thomas and the Phillies fouled off around 12 pitches from the Red Phillies. On another occasion, Thomas reportedly fouled off 22 pitches. On the Thomas versus Phillips incident, Phillips was so enraged that he punched Thomas. So he just got super pissed off that some guy was fouling a bunch of balls off and protected him.
Swinging a shot toward right center.
I don't blame him.
No. Back when baseball was pure.
And you could just fuck with someone for 22 pitches.
You can, but you're going to eat some knuckles afterwards.
As you can see, that's their 4th double of the game as they continue to hit the stuffing out of the ball here.
But at the end of the day, he wasn't able to be striked out, so...
Yeah, but he got struck.
We'll try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
I wonder what the audience was thinking.
They finally woke up.
They were too busy dying of tuberculosis.
Yeah.
Number 69 is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working.
Maybe Pnurtis' superpower or psychic power is that he can see that ball symbol on the ground and know where it's going to be.
And a good offensive performance here.
Oddly specific yet incredibly useful superpower.
Right here as our upper deck player of the game.
Man, he was a tough out up there.
Unless it's like for a lot of different things, it's just he only uses it for baseball. Maybe he just knows where things are going to fall all the time.
That'll just about wrap things up here in this one.
I mean, I'm sure he's knocked over enough stuff in his life to have a pretty keen understanding of where things fall. But the only thing he couldn't drop was his weight.
I mean, that's relatable.
It's too close to home.